house is currently for sale. We just got off our flight from Paris.
Completely exhausted because I don't think we're like getting a couple hours of sleep the last 2 days. It's like so broken up.
The girls are in bed. We had a fun time hanging out with them tonight when we got home. And we thought, what better time than to film this video right now because tomorrow is going to be crazy and the weekend is crazy. We wanted you guys to know first. Actually, our Patreon family knew first, but here it is on YouTube. We're telling you guys here.
Bittersweet news.
But our house is currently for sale.
We are selling the house after 2 years, after all the hard work, after making it so personable and the way we wanted it. We've come to the decision to sell the house.
How do you feel about it? I feel like it's hitting me more now that we're back.
I feel like we just got to a place where we are starting to enjoy the house because the process took a little bit longer than we expected.
It took 2 years.
After, I think we finally completed the house maybe a couple months ago, and then we're starting to finally live in it and
have no workers at the house. That was the hugest difference, was having nobody here repairing something. They'd have someone coming in, checking on things. So not having anyone over and just being able to fully live in it was so refreshing. We're really thinking about our long-term plan and where we wanted to be or ideas for our family. And if we want to expand our family, we really don't have another room.
We only have 3 bedrooms here, and obviously Jaden has one, Poppy has the other. And if we were to add another child to that.
I grew up sharing a room with my 2 sisters all through my life, so sharing a room is always an option, but we kind of wanted an office space too from working from home. So we initially met with someone to come over and see if we could add on, and with the, again, additional time of the construction period and how delayed things were still going to be, it made sense to
put this one up for sale and possibly look for something that fits our family's needs.
And fits our long-term goals. More on that later because there is an update there. We thought it was really important to just really take in the memories from this house, and there's so many memories here. There's so many firsts that happened in this house. After being gone for quite a bit, we were in Milan and then Paris. It hadn't hit me as much until just right now.
I felt like we were so preoccupied with Fashion Month that everything was such a whirlwind and not being able to process it. And now that we're actually home and looking at things.
And now that it's actually for sale, it's on MLS. Like, that's weird. I'm like, oh, people are looking at our house?
I know. They're gonna walk
I'm like protective of it.
Look at our cupboards and...
Luckily, it's what we want. But you know, it's so weird. It's weird. It's like, oh, it's our baby. We put so much work into it.
I know. From start to finish. We created everything.
I'm so protective. I love this home so much. And honestly, when we first bought the house, we didn't have Poppy and we didn't know that we were gonna have a baby. I mean, were we trying that? I can't remember at the point, but it's like we weren't sure if we were gonna be able to get pregnant, right?
I don't think we were. Maybe shortly after we got the house, we started trying.
I feel like, honestly,
I don't know, maybe we were.
Maybe we were, but we definitely weren't pregnant yet. So you never know what's gonna happen. Initially, her bedroom was supposed to be an office room. So that obviously changed. And even when Jaden moves out for college, if she does move out, we'll see. I'm not gonna immediately get rid of her room. I want it to be a place that she comes back to still and has that homey feeling even when she's in college. So I would love to do the same for Poppy too, to where she feels like she has a space. So with that being said, should we walk through the rooms?
We need to do one last walkthrough.
This house is so much first for us. I wanted to do a little walkthrough and just talk about the different memories. Because
let's reminisce a little bit.
This is also the video that Poppy will watch one day because she won't remember this house. Which is so sad because it's been such a big part of her little life. Jay won't remember it, obviously. If she doesn't, that would be worrisome.
She has memory problems.
Okay, let's begin in the kitchen.
Well, we've had cooking challenges and...
Cooking challenges, that's a good one.
I remember...
The few times we cook, we've challenged them. Or
the taste test challenge. Remember where we had Jaden eat the cricket?
Oh my gosh. That was more over there, but we'll count it.
Right here in the dining area.
What else do we do in the kitchen?
Oh, we hosted Thanksgiving here.
We did. We hosted our first Thanksgiving. That was really fun. My family came over. We had, I think it was 10 people out on our table. Yeah. We used both of the ovens, which we were very surprised that we ever had enough people to cook for. We love the kitchen. It's always an area, with the bar stools, it's always an area that we are constantly hanging out in together. We'll do takeout, we'll sit in here, Anthony will be pouring a glass of wine, and a lot of conversations happen in here. Our dining room. This was our first grown-up dining table.
Yeah, because in every apartment that we lived in, I think we had one table, but it was
a little too narrow for the space. So this is one that we will have for so long. It's solid stone, and I feel like it's something that will be in the family for a while. So this is an area that first comes to my mind is when we did the sushi dinner for Valentine's Day, when I had Sushmi come over and cooked Anthony a meal, and we had a little romantic night together on our dining table. What else? Oh, we announced Poppy's name when we filmed here. We sat and did our name reveal YouTube video. I love the curtains in the kitchen too. I feel like we filmed a lot in the kitchen because of that.
shot a lot of photos, for sure.
For sure. What else? Too bad Jay isn't awake. She can help us film this, but it's okay. She'll have to reminisce later on when she watches this. That reminds me when she had her first day of school here.
First day of
high school.
Didn't we make her breakfast?
Oh, we did. We'll have to go
And
back.
then when Poppy, her first birthday.
Oh, her first birthday, we did a pancake for her
right
here.
there.
See? A lot of firsts for our kids in this dining area.
Let's make our way into the bathroom.
Our powder bathroom, which this, no matter what, reminds me of when I had contractions in here.
I was pushing your back.
That gives me PTSD when my mom sent me those videos and the pain I was reliving. But this, for some reason, the counter space was like perfect for holding on for dear life.
What is the stairs?
The stairs reminds me of so many Instagram photos. We're like, we don't have, especially during COVID outbreaks. I feel like it was like a safe spot to film, not having to go outside.
Yeah.
During Omicron, especially when there was all the outbreak, we're like, well, we're just gonna shoot inside.
Also, Jay revealed her homecoming dress coming down.
Her homecoming
Her first
dress.
dance.
Poppy's little flower for her first birthday. We put all the flowers on the stairs and did a video of her sitting in the middle, and that was a really cute way to show all the flowers from her party. That's something very memorable to me. And also Jaden's, I feel like her 8th grade dance and her graduation happened here too.
A lot of dances.
A lot of little reveals
School
happened
stuff
here.
happened here.
And now Poppy, what she loves to do is climb up the stairs, and she'll know that she's not supposed to, and she'll go, And we're like, no, don't climb up the stairs without us there. And then she'll look over and she'll start climbing up. So that's a whole new thing we're working on. For our room, this reminds me so much of when you pretended to be pregnant in here. We filmed a lot of videos at the time in here because our downstairs is being remodeled. So up here was kind of our little area to film during that whole time. So we spent a lot of time in our room, obviously before it was redone. For our bathroom, getting ready with Jaden for the dances.
Revealing that you were pregnant.
Oh yeah, I filmed
Or finding
in here.
out you were
The weird
pregnant.
thing is the bathroom has been
completely different.
redone since those videos, but just the space in here reminds me of that. Filming, literally finding out I was pregnant in this room. When I threw it in the trash and thought all hope was lost. Jay's bathroom. I feel like there's not as many memories for me in here. She's usually getting ready by
The
herself.
only thing I remember is us having it all share one bathroom as the construction was going on, and that was...
But this bathroom did not look like this at the time, so
No.
sharing that at one point was stressful, but we made it work. Poppy's bedroom, she's asleep. Her room reminds me so much of playing toys on the floor with her.
Taking her first steps.
Poppy, come on. Poppy? Okay, you have to let go. Why are you crying? You happy for your sister? Sister's growing up. Her first steps are in there.
And then Jaden picking out our outfits and having cute sister time.
No, she would always play in there with her. It was so cute.
I decorated the wall for Mother's Day with all the Poppy's photos.
It was so personable in there. I loved it so much. It was very much her.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go down the hall to Jaden's room. Jaden.
Insert B-roll clips.
She's probably up in there hiding from us.
So, the thing that brings me back for Jay's room is we had our first Christmas here.
Oh, yeah.
And then, didn't we tell her?
That was when we told her that I was pregnant, and we were waiting all December to tell her. Because I found out at the beginning, and then it was the last present we gave her. It was so special. This room was all decorated for Christmas.
We literally spent Christmas in here, or even Christmas vacation. You remember watching all the movies and stuff.
And when I was super nauseous, right after I got pregnant, no one knew. I was sick in her room because downstairs was being remodeled, right?
So we were kind of stuck up here. We did the cloud ceiling.
Now I feel like her room is a little bit more...
Less kid,
less
more
childish. It's like she became
adult.
more of a teenager during those 2 years. Crazy how much she's grown up in that time. The living room. This also reminds me of having contractions, but it was when everything wasn't redone. So it was just, there was random things everywhere.
A lot of stuff, a mattress.
So we had Poppy in this living room because again, upstairs is getting redone. And I set this table area up as her changing table, and I would nurse in this chair that we set up right here. The infancy of newborn reminds me so much of this room because we spent so much time in here.
You're also forgetting our first family memory is when we told Jaden that we bought the house and she ran into the living room.
Oh my gosh, that's right. That's so sweet. I feel like that feels so long ago.
And she looked like
she looked like a little
too.
kid at the time too. Crazy.
And then over in the office area, on our first Christmas party, we had the Christmas trees, opening gifts. We had Christmas here, the second Christmas.
Made it very holiday in here. This area also reminds me of picking out festival outfits with Jaden. Oh, I feel like every part of the house reminds me of something. Like we said, a first or coming of age for Jaden for so many different things. This part of the living room reminds me of Poppy playing on the floor so much, especially before she was crawling. I would put all her little toys out, let her have tummy time here, just sitting around. We put the fireplace on. I love our living room. It's so homey and inviting.
We would go out into the backyard, but it's a little dark. But that's where we did the gender reveal.
That's right, we did.
All the different stations.
We had a little celebration for our closest family. Now, a few of our friends were on Zoom because it was during COVID. No one was traveling, right?
Oh, all of them
back
were.
to the video.
I think we just had your family here.
Oh, we just had a virtual thing. That's right.
Yeah.
So that was really memorable, and that's a memory I'll never
in the
forget.
backyard with the balloons. And
Poppy's first birthday was also here. First birthday party. It was actually one of the first times both sides of our family, or even our extended family, had seen the house too. And we had already told people that we were selling it then too, but they're like, oh, this is the first time we've seen your house. And we're like, well, it's being listed soon, so enjoy. I'm glad that we did have an official holiday party here and Poppy's birthday, because those are memories that...
Halloween, Christmas,
yeah, we did something
birthdays,
for every...
pregnancy.
I'm glad we enjoyed it.
We did a lot.
We are so incredibly grateful for the amount of time we were able to spend here and the memories we were able to create and share with all of you guys. I love that you guys have been along for so many of these important milestones in our life. And this house is forever gonna have a place in my heart. Because it is for sale, if you are interested, it's in the Pasadena area. Our broker information will be in the link in the description. Jane Dorian, she's amazing. So contact her if you guys are interested. We have some very exciting news about what's next for us.
And where we're gonna be going to.
And it's actually the reason why we decided to sell this house. Do you want to say it or should I say it?
We are going to be moving to